Hello ladies and gents, and this video starts with a massive news. Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed 21 more days. The game was already delayed way too much. They set a date and said they are not going to delay it anymore. Hell, yesterday they said it on Twitter, replied to someone that the game's not going to be delayed, and just less than 24 hours later they have announced that they are going to delay game for 21 more days. That's kind of understandable if you really think about it. Like, if they need more days, they need more days. The game has been delayed so much that 21 days is not going to make that much of a difference. If that makes the game just perfect like Witcher 3 was, I'm all for it, because Cyberpunk has to be perfect. They hyped it up so much that it has to be perfect, because if it's not, people are going to be pissed beyond measure, and that's going to take a massive hit at CD Projekt Red and all the future installment. We can't have that, since there is no other company like CD Projekt Red. So if this 21-day delay makes the game even more perfect, I'm fine. But then again, I'm also kind of pissed, just like lots of people are, because in the end this is just a game, an entertainment, and they've delayed it so much. They set a date for a long time. They hyped it up so much by releasing sneak peeks basically every week, and then at the last moment, just a month, less than a month away, and they're going to delay it even more. This is gonna piss lots of people off, because in the end it's just a game regardless of what, and you can't just say we are not going to delay it, we're not going to delay it, and then delay it some more. So yes, there's going to be mixed reception to this, but like I said, even though I'm kind of pissed, I was literally tracking the days, how much days are remaining until I can play the game. But if this is going to make the game even more perfect, you know what, fine. 21 days is not that much, just 3 weeks, and the game has been delayed so much, 3 weeks is nothing. So let's hope these 21 days are worth it. This is what they released. Hey everyone, today we decided to move the release date of Cyberpunk 2077 by 21 days. The new release date is December the 10th. Most likely there are many emotions and questions in your head, so first and foremost, please accept our humble apologies. So they start this with apologizing, because they know there are going to be a lot of pissed off people, because they for months have said they are not going to delay it, and they have delayed it at the last moment. They even sent out the tweet that Cyberpunk 2077 has gone gold, which means everything's almost ready, it's just touch-ups are needed. So people thought they are not going to delay it anymore, but here we go. The biggest challenge for us right now is shipping the game on current gen, next gen and PC at the same time, which require us to prepare and test 9 versions of it. Xbox One, Xbox One X, compatibility on Xbox Series X and Series X, PS4, PS4 Pro, compatibility on PS5, PC and Stadia. They have kind of a good reason there, because they are testing this game on 9 different versions. Now that's just ridiculously high number. This is an RPG open world game with lots of elements in it. And let's be honest, even though they are saying this is not going to be as big as Witcher 3, because Witcher 3 lots of people felt that was too big, it's still big enough. It's so massive that it's gonna take lots and lots of hours for people to complete anything. So testing every aspect of it in 9 versions and seeing if there's bugs or not, yeah, this is going to increase the dates for testing, obviously. And also there was a news that developers are kind of grinding right now. They are doing overtimes, and we all know about gaming industry and their grinding techniques, and it's unhealthy. So they are going to be grinding 21 more days. While working from home, since Cyberpunk 2077 evolved towards almost being a next-gen title, somewhere along the way we need to make sure everything works well and every version runs smoothly. We are aware it might seem unrealistic when someone says that 21 days can make any difference in such a massive and complex game, but they really do. And I kind of agree with that, because 21 days they could test left and right and check every aspect of it and see if there's bugs or not. because one thing I really loved about Witcher 3 was there were hardly any bugs, if there was any. It was really refined and complete game. That was the most awesome thing about it. So if they are taking these 21 days to refine it to make sure that there is no bug, it's going to be awesome. Because being a Bethesda game studio fan, I know how bugs can ruin entire momentum. In Skyrim, even in Fallout, there are lots of quests that's bugged out and gets ended in the last moment, and that kind of pisses you off. That doesn't happen in Witcher 3, and I hope that doesn't happen in Cyberpunk 2. Some of you might also be wondering what these words mean in light of us saying we achieved Gold Master some time ago. Or going gold means the game is ready, can be completed and has all content in it, but it doesn't mean we stop working on it, raising the quality bar. On the contrary, so see, they are saying here that they are refining the game, seeing every aspect of it, and I think it's mostly that they are just testing on 9 different versions of the game to see if there are any bugs or not. I think that's the only thing about this is. This is where many improvements are being made, which will then be distributed via the day 0 patch. This is a time period we undercalculated. We feel we have an amazing game on our hands and are willing to make every decision, even the hardest one, if it ultimately leads to you getting a video game you'll fall in love with. Yours, Adam Badowski and Marcin Iwinski. So I kind of understand that point, like I said start of the video. If this is an RPG open world game and if this makes sure that it's refined as Witcher 3 was, it's just awesomely made, sure I can wait 21 days, but the point is they've delayed it so much. They've said it so many times that they are not going to delay it. You can only so many times you can say that we are not going to delay it, we are not going to delay it, this is the final date, and get away with it. People will be pissed off regardless of what. So if after December 10th they move the date again, that's going to create riots, because 10 people will be like, I don't care if there are bugs, better release it now, because enough is enough. But I understand Cyberpunk's and CD Projekt Red's point of view that if this 21 days are needed, 21 days are needed. And also, there was a tweet from Jason Schreier. Cyberpunk 2077 getting a 3-week delay is unusual, but probably won't change much for the developers, many of whom were going to be crunching into December anyway for a post-launch patch. But I sure do hope reality is becoming clearer to those who try to deny it. So yes, this is kind of harder on developers. They are going to be grinding a lot. But there's also people who says there are lots of jobs who require lots of hard work and grinding. I kind of see their point, but that doesn't make this any less harder. There was also a follow-up tweet to that. Look, a CDPR dev told me recently that they had just clocked 100-hour week. Another former dev just told me they saw some of their friends there and they looked physically ill. So kindly GTFO with the but I work long hours to responses. And yeah, that is kind of true. Everybody knows that gaming industry's grinding is too strenuous. To your physical health, to your mental health is just a problem. And this is going to be really bad for CD Projekt Red employees. But let's hope that 10th December is the final date and they don't delay it anymore, because after that it would just be get pushed off to 2021 and miss the holiday season. And let's be honest, we've been so hyped for this holiday season to play Cyberpunk. If it gets delayed even more, some of our excitement is going to die, even though game is going to be extraordinary, because this is the time they have to release it. And I think by now this is CD Projekt Red, so by now they've probably checked every aspect of it. If there are bugs, they are going to be really small compared to any other game that get released. So I think if they still miss something, they should still release it at 10th December and then work on the patches, because delaying any more, that's just going to be disastrous. They are going to lose all the share value and it's going to be disastrous for them, and it's going to be really hurtful for all the fans. So I was counting the days until the game gets released. Now I would count 21 more days. Well, let's hope 10th December is the final one. Alright, if you like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a new channel and your support is appreciated. I'll see you next time.